Hello, hello. Happy Monday, everybody. While I let everybody join, I will introduce myself. My name's Allison, and I'm a channel and I offer different awakening teachings and guidance. And I go live here on the YouTube channel every Monday to offer a channeling for the collective. Hello, and also to channel for one of you. Yes, hi, Courtney. If you are here, please say hi in the chat if you would like. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Kennedy. I'm just moving this little camera a little bit. Awesome. So, hi, John. Oh, so good to see all of you. Okay, as always, I'm always adjusting when once I already go live because there just seems to always be a little bit to adjust. But anyway, all right. As I said, I offer these every week. Hi, Cherry. And if you I have a couple things going on. So I'm going to go right into announcements because there might be people watching the replay of this, and I want to be succinct right at the beginning. Oh, hi, Leanna. So sweet. And always the chat gets me like really happy and distracted in a good way, of course. So, if you would like me to channel for your specific question, please go ahead and type Q and then type your question in the chat. And you can start now, and I'll choose it after I'm done making all of my announcements and saying hello to everyone. Um, hi, Yosadara. I just wanted to I'm trying to be more clear. Actually, I actually have notes right here, like, here's what you say. So this is me attempting to be more streamlined. I have a lot of announcements. So this week and today, I actually am going to be choosing the winner on Wednesday. So I am going to be every week during November because I just started this YouTube channel. I really want it to grow. I really want these messages to reach a lot of people. So what I'm doing is I'm offering a prize, a giveaway every single week live here. So this week, it's actually, I think, kind of the biggest prize that we've offered yet. And it's a one-on-one session with me. These are 40-minute sessions. Regularly, it's $222. And I'm offering this for free to one of you. So here are the contest rules. Watch it either right now or you can watch it later because I'm not going to be choosing the winner until Wednesday. And here are the qualifications. I'm going to give it right at the beginning. So, subscribe to the channel, share it with somebody, share this video with somebody, and in the comments, you can do this now, or if you're watching the replay, you can do it up until Wednesday. I'll choose on Wednesday, but write your favorite color. Okay. So I decided to make it really easy for you all. So again, make sure you're subscribed, share this video with someone, and then write your favorite color in the box. Sharing it with someone is totally honor system. I don't really have a way of checking that. So it's just something that I would absolutely appreciate. All right. Okay, so I do see at least one question coming in. Oh, turquoise. Oh, okay. I was like, what's turquoise? I forgot what I said already. I'm like, I'm like Dory from Finding Nemo. All right. So, what are a couple other announcements? During the month of November, all of my self study courses are half price, which is wild. It will not happen again. These courses include Learn to Channel, which is the course where I teach you how to channel. My ecstasy course, which is where we awaken the ecstatic body. These are different sexuality practices. What else do I have? I have honoring the alchemy of the body, sexual alchemy, the conscious communication class, and connecting to your starseed origin. So all of these courses, they're self-study, and I love all the the comments on your favorite colors. And these are half price during the month of November. There are payment plans for Learn to Channel in Ecstasy. So really jump in there. I highly recommend all of these. What are some other announcements? I am doing several guided meditations. I am always taking suggestions for what you would like as a guided meditation. This week, as all, I love those colors. This week, I don't celebrate holidays, and here in the US, we've got Thanksgiving this week, and I have honestly completely forgot about it. So I'm tuning in and I'm asking my guidance team, okay, what should I focus on to create the next guided meditation? And I felt and heard gratitude. And I heard it another time later, and then I realized, okay, it's actually Thanksgiving this week. So a lot of people are in this mode. I'm going to be creating a morning meditation for gratitude, and I'm going to be basing this not just on, my own channeled insights, but also I'm studying some neuroscience around how to really amplify the gratitude practice so that it puts us into our higher alignment, because there really is, it's so beautiful how science uh, and the truth of who we are is really starting to synergize. It's really starting to meld and become something that we can, our spiritual practices are measurable, and we know how to access these states of enlightenment and really um, kind of measure them in a way. It's a really powerful time that we're in human history. So that will be coming out later this week, and make sure that you check that out. But yeah, it's going to be science backed, and some of these meditations, I don't think with the gratitude meditation, but some of these meditations, I'm going to be including light language transmission. So yes, please let me know anything that you would like a guided meditation on. I'll be adding a lot. I have so much fun creating these. So, all right, those are all of my announcements, I think. And I'm seeing several questions. I'm seeing your favorite colors. Thank you for playing this game with me. Y'all know I love to play games. Oh, and I should also announce, if you are new here and you haven't heard me talk about this incessantly, I do have my new book available. It's called Ecstatic Playground. You can get that on Amazon. It's linked on my website, also linked in the description box here. And what else? The audiobook is a little bit delayed. I have to re-record it for the third time, but this time it's going to be in a beautiful professional studio, and I'm going to be having assistants while I do it. So, all of that being said, I'm going to start looking at your questions. And how's everybody doing right now, by the way? How is everybody doing? I also want to hear that. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes for everybody to join in and write their favorite questions, because I want to make sure that I don't. Are you tired? I am. How am I? I've been playing in the void, and it has been really good to me. It's been really good to me. Really learning how to transmute energies, how to be very, very present, how to create from deep presence. It's been pretty powerful. Yeah, a lot of fatigue, a lot of tired. Is it the season change, or is it all of the energies that are moving through us that we're learning how to not resist? Or a combination of both? Let me know. Yeah. Oh, baking. Oh, yes. We're going to be talking about, so Courtney said, um, love that for you, Allison. Can't wait to get into the void more. Those of you who are in the Limitless Creator course, we're going to be talking more about the void because it's just such a powerful place of creation. And in fact, it's really the only place that we can truly create from. Um, which shows you how powerful it is, because if you've been using your force to make things happen and it's been working for you, awesome. Wait till you get in the void. It's really powerful. Oh, I also wanted to check, how is my sound? How's my mic? Because I was having some issues with it during the anger um, stuff going on, the anger meditation. Uh, okay, the sound is good. No crackling. Okay. Awesome. 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 Okay. Energy's coming in to be processed. Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. Yeah. Okay, good. Good, good. All right. So, are these all the questions? I just want to see. And by the way, so I'll give you all my, what I say every week. I'm going to, when I go into this channeling, I'm going to have my eyes closed, and I still love the comments coming in. I'll read them after. But if somebody joins or if people join while my eyes are closed, let them know about the contest so that they can jump in and participate in that as well. All right. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and count these questions and see. We'll call it the cutoff right now. It's 12:12 my time. All right. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, wait a minute. I think it's 5. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is indeed. All right. I don't see. All right. So out of 5 questions, it's a little bit cold here. I've got my little blanket on my lap. All right. Question number 4. Question number 4. By the way, while I'm finding this, how many of you have done the removing the anger or the removing the war from the body meditation? Um, and what are your results? Because I have been hearing, I don't see comments on the video, but I've been hearing personally, it's moving a lot of energy, and I love to hear that. And I want to let you all know, do the meditation multiple times if you find that there's stuck energy. So if you do the meditation and it's moving some stuff for you, and then it kind of gets stuck, this is actually very normal. Do the meditation again. Do it several times. Do it anytime that you feel like energy is getting kind of caught in the body. All right. Y'all know I can't count, you guys. What's um you wrote me and you wrote you instead of Q. Okay. It looks like this question. Can you all tell me if I've got the right question? For question number 4, why is meditation so difficult for me? Any explanations or answers will be very welcome. That looks like we're going to be talking about the void. All right. Yeah, I'm glad. Okay. I'm so glad. Where is it? Sarah, it's on my channel. It's under live. So if you go to my YouTube channel, there's different categories. There's videos, there's shorts, and then there's live. And okay, thank you, Courtney. And if you go in under the live streams, you'll see removing the war from the body video. And you can go in, it's time stamped, which means that you can skip ahead to the meditation, because the first 45 minutes, I was a bit long winded, but I was talking about why we're removing the war from the body, what I'm really talking about with, the age of the warrior is dead and things like that. It's gone. We're transmuting these energies. And so you can, if you want, you can watch the full thing. And then if you go back to watch it, you can skip ahead to the guided meditation. Also, if you don't want to watch the beginning and you just want to do the guided meditation, I would still recommend watching the portion just before the guided meditation, where I tell you what position to put your body in to really get the energy moving. Okay, so I recommend, at least watching both of those if you're not going to watch the whole video. Okay, my loves, I'm going to go ahead and go in. I'm going to go in. I'm going to tune into that question. Why is meditation so difficult? And then after I go into that question, I'll go into the collective, what's going on within the collective this week. And again, feel free to keep commenting. I will read those when I open my eyes. Okay. I was curious. Right away when I closed my eyes, I was guided to share with you all why I close my eyes when I channel. And I'm going to do a whole video on channeling, separate from this. But I want to share with you why I close my eyes. And this is leading into the question. I close my eyes so that I can listen more clearly. I'm a very visual person. And so, and all of us are trained to be very visual. That's how the world operates. It's very centered on different senses. And our visual senses are one of our strongest, because that's how the world has been built for us. And that being said, when I close my eyes, it's easier for me to tune in beyond my mind, because what's happening when my eyes are open is I'm gathering all of this intel, I'm processing it, and this is all happening like this. It's not a thought process, it's automatic. It's happening automatically, which means that it's a program, right? It means that it's something that's happening in the background. It's unconscious and it's creating my life. The reason that this relates to the question, why is meditation so hard, is because we are programmed in many different ways of noticing the external world. And even when we close our eyes, of noticing the programs getting louder. They actually get louder sometimes when we close our eyes, unless we have tuned into that sweet spot. I'm going to jump around a little bit. For you specifically who asked this question, there is a feeling of you're waiting for something special to happen when you meditate. But what's really happening is a slowing down. It's a slowing down. We are very results driven in this collective consciousness. It's what we've been trained to do. And we have these measurements, these external measurements. They're linear. If I do X, then Y happens. And we watch for these. We watch for these in our external world. And we watch for these even within ourselves. We watch for the little gold star that says you're doing it. So the reason that meditation can feel difficult is because we aren't being led by these linear rewards. A different system is starting to come online, because these linear rewards are programs. They're not the way that we inherently naturally operate. They're programs, meaning that we create something that we can follow again and again and again. Think of it like a path to the top of a mountain. Our programs are teaching us to cut through rocks, right? I mean, we do this with our road system. We cut through things and we make it happen. And we've been told, and it's true, that this is sort of more of, it's an override of the masculine paradigm, where it's just um and it's kind of a funny analogy because it's not direct. We're not actually going direct. What we're moving into is quantum reality, where instead of it needing to be linear from here to here, it actually is in the present moment. It's always in the present moment. All things exist. So it's a very different model. The way that we're moving into is actually enjoying the process. So if we use that analogy of going up a mountain, instead of just, I'm going to go from point A to point B, which is the top of the mountain, and I'm going to cut through everything, and it doesn't matter what is on the mountain, the internal process, as we learn to become more and more present, is that we enjoy the process, that it's not destination oriented, that it's not goal oriented, that it's the beingness. And here's the thing that we don't understand until it happens. And then we're like, oh, I get that. That's my true nature. We don't understand how to let everything be now, because it seems to be contradicting itself. If I enjoy the process, then it's going to take longer and it's going to be more difficult. And where's my reward and all of these things? But the truth is that when we're enjoying the process, we're in the eternal now, and everything is happening now. That means the goal is no longer out there. It's no longer a carrot at the end of the stick. It's right here, right now. So what we're aiming toward is the present moment. It's happening in the present moment. We no longer externalize it. It's no longer a goal that we're trying to reach. It's right here, right now. And it's right here, right now. And it's right here, right now. And that way, taking this analogy again, moving up the mountain, we're appreciating all of the trees. We're appreciating the feeling of the footsteps. We're appreciating the way that the air feels on our skin. We're appreciating the whole process because we're not trying to get to the destination. It's all here and now. And it becomes more open, more expansive. There's so much more to enjoy. So let's bring this all together. Meditation might seem difficult because we're not basing it on a gold star at the end of the meditation. We are allowing meditation to bring us to our true nature, which is in that present moment. We're no longer living for an externalized reward. We're in the present moment. That's what meditation is. There are a billion gazillion different techniques for meditating. The purpose is to be still enough in whatever technique we're using to meet our present self, which is our eternal self. That's all meditation is. Use 1,000 techniques, pay billions of dollars for someone to teach you meditation, codified, trademarked meditation. It doesn't matter. Do whatever feels good, but we can't actually receive what we're trying to receive if we keep externalizing that reward and making it linear and putting it at the end and having some sort of result. This actually tunes into, Zen techniques of meditation, which can be really helpful if we're very goal oriented, because Zen koans are actually meant to break up that mental matrix. If you haven't heard of a Zen koan, it's sort of a question with no answer. Because we are so goal oriented, this can be helpful. This is one of many, many, many techniques that can be helpful in helping us access the present moment. They're all just techniques to get the mind off of its linear trajectory that just jumps in like that, and to help us be in the present moment with ourselves, with our eternal nature. That was a really good transmission. Thank you for asking that question. I'm going to go ahead and go into the collective channeling. What are the energies for this week? Time. Interesting. Oh my God, how funny. I don't think any of you can really see the fine print on this necklace. I haven't worn it for years. It was a gift. It says time. It's got clocks all over it. Okay, so what are we learning about time? How fun. One of my favorite topics. Oh, oh, so good. Oh my God, so good. Sometimes I get so excited to deliver this. When it comes through, I'm just like, I want to just transmit the whole thing from my head to your head, from my heart to your heart, wherever it's coming from. It's right now, I feel it up here. It's so beautiful. Okay. This week, we really have the opportunity to anchor in, which means let it become a part of our consciousness, deeper understandings around quantum time. You might feel like an hour drags on forever. And you might find that things go like that and you're quantum leaping into a new reality. Things are really starting to anchor into ourselves. Within the collective that I'm speaking to, there are a lot of us who are learning the deeper measurements of time, is what I'm hearing, the deeper measurements of time. And what that involves is no longer letting time be our master, instead recognizing the mastery that we have within this game of time. Our perception is what creates time. Time is not something in and of itself. It's simply our perception of our measurement of the unfolding of energetic transmissions. I know that was a lot. It probably, to some of you, sounded like I was speaking a different language, and that's okay. We're learning to not be so static with our time. And it's going to feel to some of you this week like it's acting upon you, right? Like you can't control it, is what I mean by that. So it's going to feel like, oh, this hour is taking forever. I can't do anything about it. And then it's also going to feel like, wow, where did today go? Or wow, I'm a different person. Is this my reality? Taking true time leaps. You might even notice shifting on the clock. This is going to be happening for a while. It kind of started. I'm seeing 10:10. And again, I'm using linear time measurements to tell you about the collective shift, because what's happened is within the collective, the energetic structure within, we've done enough transmuting and inner work to allow our consciousness to perceive this layer of reality. In this layer of reality, time is flexible in a way that we haven't perhaps played with before on a conscious level. In these higher frequency realms, it's how it's always existed. So we're beginning to play with time. What that looks like, especially when it starts, is time starts to warp. and it feels like it's happening to us, right? So, like I was saying, it might feel like time compresses or it stands still. It might feel like something's dragging on forever and you don't have any control over it. And it might feel like you get a concept and boom, you're a new human in a different timeline. Things like that will, oh man, there's so much energy coming through about this. There's so much energy. There's just a really powerful ability for us to make quantum leaps this week. And for throughout the rest of the year, it's like, want, 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 want. Like, I wish I could describe this energy that's coming through. Interestingly enough, here's what else comes with shifting the way that we perceive and operate within time: ancient downloads. Many of you, if you haven't already, or even if you have already, you're going to be receiving transmissions because within this frequency realm, this is what happens, right? So within the frequency realm that collectively we're really learning to be in, to be conscious within, time becomes more flexible and you're going to start to really see how to quantum leap. You're going to really, really experience it. Within this realm also is the opening to the transmissions of ancient wisdom. And this makes sense because time is opening and it's not so static. We're going to be remembering and we're going to be gifted transmissions, wisdom from times in ancient history. A lot of it is coming up. You're going to start to see that you're a mystic. You're going to start to see that you are a magician. You're going to start to see that you are a priestess, that you, whatever it is, there are a lot of codes opening for people. And I am getting that it's sort of this amplification that's gearing up. We have the seasons on this planet. Solstice, it's amplifying towards solstice. And the reason for that is because of the stillness that comes with the solstice. I'm also seeing that the weather, in terms of the seasons, our seasons are really going to be shifting. It's not because the seasons, ooh, could you all hear that thunder? It shook the house. So cool. The seasons are becoming less static. Everything's becoming less static. Okay. Pay attention to the waves. That thunder really cued me into sharing this with you. Pay attention to the way that sound waves or light waves operate. Ooh, and now I'm seeing like the particles jumping between dimensions and how there's a lot more going on. And now I'm seeing rainbow frequencies and now I'm getting transmissions that my mind doesn't fully understand. Okay. I'm seeing turquoise and this peachy pink, which tends to come in when I start to look into six-dimensional consciousness. And I'm getting between, it's like 6, 7, 8, the pearlescent colors. We're really just expanding. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end the transmission there. And now it's like joining with white. That's very interesting to observe. White and gold. It's fascinating when we go into these realms. For me, it's very fascinating to witness the colors, the color spectrum that exist within different frequency realms. It almost makes me nauseous. I said I was gonna close, but I want to listen. Why does it make me nauseous? Wow, that thunder. Oh, it makes me nauseous because it's breaking up the denser energies within the system. Okay, so is this something that the collective is going to be experiencing? Yeah, some of those denser energies, no matter which way you're going, there's sort of uh, there's there's sort of a couple different camps. Um, and I don't want to pigeonhole, I don't want to speak to. There are people who are moving into purple, gold, and white frequencies, and there's a lot opening up here. The collective that I tend to speak to are the ones that are opening and experiencing shifts in the lower three chakras. But it's wherever you've been holding back, right? If you've been anchoring in earth frequencies, uh, which tends to be sort of part of the masculine paradigm, then you're going to be experiencing a lot up here, and it can make you kind of dizzy. If and masculine does not mean male, and feminine does not mean female. Okay, so these are polarities. And you might be experiencing all of the above. Okay, if you are someone who is very comfortable within these upper realms, like what came through last week, the lower three chakras are really, really breaking up those dense energies so that we can be very grounded, be very wise in the actions that we take and the movements that we make here on this planet as we create. And so, if you're feeling nauseous, if you're feeling anger, if you're feeling unstable, I love the soundtrack to this transmission. It's so good. I think I'm going to go play in the rain today. Um, just be aware there's a lot shifting in the body as we collectively move into this new landscape. Always, always anchoring in the heart, being in the heart. What does that mean? It means just breathing and putting your focus here. It literally is that simple. Okay. No mo ushito kuru namaha. Okay. Awesome. That was good stuff. As always, it takes me a minute, so I'd love to hear from all of you what part of that resonated. Where are you in the spectrum of what's awakening? No wrong answers, all right answers, right? Okay. It's hard for me to read. I always want to jump right into the comments, but it like it hurts my eyes and it hurts my brain. It's sort of like it takes me a minute to adjust. Okay. I feel like I have so much that I want to continuously share with you all. And I'm so grateful that you're here. And because this is fun for me, this is so fun for me. It is one of my favorite things to share the transmissions that I receive. I'm like a kid on a playground. I want to be like, look at this cool thing over here. And that's why it's like, if I could, and I am trying, this is why, like all the guided meditations, because I just want to share so much with you all. Okay. I think I can read some of these. Okay, good. The anger or the removing the war from the body meditation shifted a lot. Baking sounds wonderful. Oh my god. I need some of y'all in my life. I'm learning how to cook right now because me and my roommate, neither of us know what we're doing. And exploded some waffles yesterday. I know that sounds like it's difficult to do, but I did it. Good job, Allison. Oh my God, you guys are so cute cooking. You're making me hungry. Pumpkin donuts, pumpkin bread, cookies. Oh my God. I'm definitely going to go attempt to cook after this. Yeah, I love it. I was wondering, enjoying the present moment. Yeah, yeah. Timeline jumping, meditation. Thor, I love it with the thunder. Oh, how funny that I named two of the colors. So funny. When you got up on Saturday, you had vertigo with nausea. Yeah. Yeah, it's so powerful when these energies shift and, definitely something that's really powerful that I've noticed that I'll share with all of you because it was helpful for me to know. There is a real connection between, is decapitulating a word? Breaking down the constructs of the mind and the solar plexus chakra. Our lower mind and our solar plexus are very, very linked. And we've all heard the kind of the science behind it, that we've got like a second brain in the stomach, right? In the gut. Uh, there's a really powerful correlation between when we say you have a night, I call this like an emotional hangover. I actually had one this morning, which is why my eyes are so red. Because yesterday I was processing a lot of emotions. I woke up today and I was like, oh, gross. Blah! Because the emotions are actually in the mind. They're in the mind. Our present state of consciousness does not experience emotions the way that we see them now. Okay, so when we're moving through a lot of old dense programming in the mind, we might notice, or if we're releasing a lot, we might notice some nausea in the solar plexus. It's really, really powerful. It's such a good sign. It's such a good sign. It's so odd. Some of these things that feel uncomfortable, they're such good signs. They mean that things are moving, right? So whenever I bring up some of that stuff, it's definitely not like, oh, it's because you've got all this energy that needs to be released. We all do. We're all moving into new territory, and we've all been human for quite a while. Okay, so there's a lot shifting for all of us. The ancient wisdom. Yes, Kennedy. So much resonating. Awesome. Yeah. 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 Yesterday was a lot of processing too. I'm glad that so much is coming up to be transmuted for so many of you. I know it's uncomfortable. I experience it too. And you're doing a great job. We're all doing a great job. Okay. So to reiterate the announcements that I gave at the beginning, and then I'll go ahead and close this out. If you want to enter into the contest to win a free one-on-one channeling session with me, regular value 222. This is kind of the big prize. Type your favorite color in the comments, subscribe to this channel, and share this video with someone. Again, sharing is honor system. It just really helps me. It's sort of a give back, and I really appreciate it. Again, if you are celebrating Thanksgiving, if you're here in the US and doing all that, have fun. I'll be giving out my gratitude meditation this week. Courses, all of the self-study courses are half off until the end of November. So if any of those really piqued your interest, jump in. Oh my goodness, your birthday's in 2 days. Party, party, party. Oh my God, how fun. I hope you're celebrating in a really fun way. I love birthdays. They're like the only holiday that I really celebrate. and New Year's, which is 11/11 for me. So my personal calendar is very different. All right, y'all. I love you so much. Take care, and I'll see you next week, or I'll see you in class if you're in the Limitless Creator. Bye.